Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. I basically are discussing another topic that is city creation. City creation basically are discussing another topic that is future creation, and future creation basically we are discussing about one topic that is India account. In this basically we are discussing about the SBI, Amazon, and after 2 days basically the earthquake is going to come. That topic actually we are in this basically we are discussing about 1 lakh project, which basically the Mumbai is doing, and that 1 lakh project is creating what they are creating 1 crore child ideas, what their child is going to do, next generation task according to this idea, the next generation task basically, and what are the human needs basically it's going to use. So here one of the person basically asked the question, so basically you told that basically you have not got the job, so you basically informed the police department also. The Sunil and I told the yes, basically police department were also involved basically, but police court told that basically sorry, basically we can't take your you basically told you basically tell the HR department basically who are basically into the human resource basically who are giving the job. We are basically not into that basically. So they told when basically I was in Mumbai at that time basically, and when was I was in Bangalore that time also basically I have told. But both time basically they told that basically that is not our duty. But they are also correct. That is not their duty. So currently what is ongoing? Currently the thing is ongoing is 1 lakh project is ongoing. 1 crore child is going to generate, and ideas they are going to generate according to the task, and next generation is going to generate, next generation human task is going to generate, human needs basically are getting generated. So one of the person told that here basically how police groups are involved basically, because 1 lakh basically the 1 lakh project is ongoing, so here basically the police departments are connected. Then they told that that basically is very dangerous thing basically which you have told basically, because I will tell basically why basically I am telling this. Whenever basically the child is crying na basically, whenever basically the child get birth, that time only basically the FIR basically are registered against that particular child, that why basically is crying. Reason, that is the rules basically is getting break, has broken by that particular child, that is noise pollution basically. So that child know that basically there is like noise pollution basically rules is there. Then he told that basically this is connected with this lava basically, पिछला है. So this basically keeps on carry forwarding basically. So one of the person told that you are basically not getting job, America basically is not giving job, so is this basically something basically connected with your pichla in America? Pichla means you got basically what I want to say. Pichla means, because software means America. If you are not getting job, that means America is creating problem to you. But America tells that basically we have given everything to India basically. That is your Indian nationality's problem basically. They are not giving you job basically. You ask Indian software companies basically. We are basically 50% people basically are working from home. You ask them basically. So that is also a question basically. So everybody basically say that basically ask them, ask them, ask them, ask him, ask him, ask him, ask him, ask him. So the circle basically, it's called as a circle basically. This is called as a circle chain basically. So this is called as a circle chain. So now basically what is the thing? 1 lakh project is generated by Mumbai, sorry, Indian nationality. From that project basically the lava is going to generate, and from that lava the power is going to generate, and that power basically is going to contribute. Assume that basically they have created the from 1 lakh project basically they have created few lavas, and that lava is going to convert to around 1 crore project. So for 1 crore project This lava basically is going to generate the power supply, and that project basically of 1 crore, it's going to generate 1 crore. Here basically we will add something 100 crore child, because 1 crore project is going to generate, so 100 crore basically child is going to generate, ideas are going to generate for that child according to their task basically. For example, one child basically is playing here there basically, one person basically picked him, he basically like this basically that child basically has done, so that was the task basically which he has done. If that person basically behind opposite person basically is very dangerous person, then some dangerous energy will attract to that particular child. Assume that some mafia group basically has picked that child, so that mafia group's energy basically near around him is going to attract to that particular child. So just taking as an example, just one software company owner basically, big software company owner basically picked that child. That time basically was not big. Assume that basically some big businessman basically of India basically picked that child. That time basically was not big. When he was picked, when basically picked that child, that time he was not basically big. He basically done like this basically, child basically. So his entire energy basically attracted to that. Now basically when child basically become a little bit aged basically, and that person basically has is now big businessman basically. So what are the things going to happen? Each and every things basically are connected. So each and every task you do, the energy attracts to your body, and that connects to the process of blood cells, and that process of blood cells is given as a name as set of tasks basically you are going to do. So here what is the task? 1 lakh project. From 1 lakh project, lava is going to generate. From that lava, 1 crore project is going to generate. From that 1 crore project, 100 crore child is going to generate. From that 100 crore child, these all are the tasks basically they are going to do in future. And in future basically these all are the ideas going to generate. So ideas are dumped basically. So whatever child basically they are going to do task now basically, according to that the ideas are dumped basically, will not able to believe that basically. Currently basically computer is one idea basically that was dumped by long before basically by some group basically. But why they got this idea basically just now basically, why they got the idea just now only in this time period basically, there might be some reason basically. So the reason was the population, that is the 900 crore population. It's very difficult to handle basically. So that basically group got that information. So they told that basically something basically is required. So they basically given the idea of computer basically. So we will not able to believe this. So one person told that when first time the computer was on basically, that time basically somebody was supposed to think like this. Just basically I thought basically. Just now basically the video basically I'm recording, that person was supposed to think basically. From where this idea basically was connected. Then basically he will say that basically that yeah, that is basically from lava. That time also he know basically that because if he can invent basically computer, so he would not, he might not be a normal person basically. So he might be reached to that lava also basically, but he don't have the permission basically that he can basically connect up to this level only. So that also basically might be possible. So he was not able to connect to that project basically. On the base of that project basically the lava was created. So if might assume that basically assume that basically he connected. So he told that basically there that time basically Sunil, when I calculated basically around 1 lakh project was currently also 1 lakh project. That time also 1 lakh project basically was, and on the base of 1 lakh project this lava was created, and from this lava a computer idea basically got generated. That was strange answer by that computer person basically. We will not able to believe it basically. So computer got on basically on the base of that power supply. That was that lava data. Here basically I'm taking the example of lava basically because I don't have any word basically for that what actually that is. Lots of people say that it is a sand of bulk of sand. Lots of people say that it is one tectonic plates. But what is exactly that? That we don't know. Basically. Even basically the power company might be telling that basically what is that. Lots of people say that it is a tectonic plates. Lots of people might be telling it is a sand, say it's set of sand basically. Lots of people will say that that is a lava basically. But exactly basically what is that? That scientist group basically only might be doing. So here the question is what? Here the question is computer got invented. Shanshodhan basically it is in basically it is called Shanshodhan kiya, Shanshodhan through some experiments. By scientist basically we will give him the name as a scientist because there is no other name. Because Shanshodhan everything R&D basically are done by the scientist group. So he told that there was basically some Shanshodhan basically which was done by one of the scientists. On the basis of that, computer got invented. That computer got invented on the base of that power supply, which is that power supply company. They told that basically we have taken this power supply data from that land basically. So they told that that land, yes, that land basically. So they basically tracked a little bit more. Then they basically told that this was basically one lava company basically who generated the lava inside the earth, and that was basically dumped long before. And on the base of that, basically, we have supplied the power supply to you basically when basically you are doing the R&D process for the computer. Basically. That time, computer basically was no name also was not given. So he told that like this, basically, you invented the computer. Basically. Then he basically gone a little bit deeper, and then he told that basically there was around 1 lakh project basically which was dumped, and from that 1 lakh project, this lava was generated. And here also basically we will say that basically from 1 lakh project basically from 1 lakh project basically the set of child, set of birth, set of human needs, set of ideas. So ideas was also dumped that time only. So one of the person told that the person basically who got this idea basically when he was child that time only basically in his body basically that idea was dumped. That is also and the process basically is ongoing from childhood process. Is this like this basically? That's very dangerous thing basically, which was basically told by just now basically by Sunil Nair. So the chain is like this. When basically the 1 lakh project was created that time basically, and they told that basically we have connected to this or lavas basically, and this or lava basically was created, and from this lava basically the child is going to generate and the child basically is going to generate in that lava basically the idea is also dumped. So he told that basically when the land basically is processing or basically the lava is getting processed get processing that time basically the child is the birth basically is going to happen. That child process and the idea process that time the lava which was getting created that time only the process was happened, or basically when he created when basically that power company attracted to the particular people basically that time basically the child got generated that time the idea connected or what was actually that, but the idea basically was connected childhood only basically. Or basically it might possible when basically the lava was dumped in that time basically the process was ongoing that this child basically is going to get this idea. So up to this level basically the current company basically which is doing the processing basically they have done this basically. Mumbai city basically I'm talking about Mumbai city, sorry, not Mumbai city, Indian nationality, they have done this up to this level. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about this topic.